Where's she going?
Oh, God, Kathy.
Kathy?
You better grab your sister. Grab your sister right now. Sutton?
Oh,
no.
I'm no goddamn.
Sutton?
Yeah?
Did you need Dorit? She would happy to introduce and, like, she can do all the narrating.
Get your shit. Get Erica over here and get out. What did we do? Come on, little leprechaun, get the fuck out, y'all.
Very sweet of you.
Oh, Kathy, wait. Get out.
Move, bitch! What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And when I say this episode, it was, it's good to see everybody with that camaraderie. I just think the conversation that Dorit and Garcelle had was kind of funny. And then next episode with Erica, girl, the nerve. But y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, won it, securing the bag.
All right, so nothing really happened major in this episode besides Sutton's fashion show. So everything was about Sutton and her fashion show. She invited her mother, and we already know in the last two episodes she went back home to Georgia, and her mother was like, yeah, I'm gonna come. So her mom tried to get on a flight. She was at the airport for, what she say, 7 hours or something egregious. So unfortunately her flight got delayed and then she couldn't come. But it was the effort, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the situation with me and my dad and my, situation. So I think the thing about it is showing effort. Sutton has such a strained relationship with her mom. So Sutton always says, I want you to be proud of me. But like I said, I feel like she is proud of her. But we know how the mama is. Garcelle and Dorit. So Dorit's like,
hell has frozen over. Me and Garcelle are sitting down for dinner.
Wow, hell hath frozen over. I would have never imagined that Garcelle and I'd be sitting down for dinner, just the two of us.
one first. Hopefully this will last, but I just don't know. Garcelle's basically saying, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Me and Dorit were trying to come to, this turn on a new leaf. I don't trust her, but So they talk about, everything going on with Dorit and PK. Dorit's in the same spot. PK, don't fuck with me.
Relate to Dorit and what she's going through. Nobody wants to get a divorce and you have little kids. I mean, my boys are 16 and I'm still dealing with that.
They ain't talking to me. It's up and down with them. Like one day they're talking, the next day he don't fuck with her. And then they talk about the whole Mauricio situation. Do I think it was set up? No, I just think Mauricio has been doing this for a long time. There's been rumors are going around allegedly that he's been fucking and sucking on all these girls. I don't know. I'm not in Beverly Hills. I'm over here in Potomac. So I don't know none of that. But I'm just looking like there's been rumors going around. So I don't think why Kyle should be like, oh my God, girl. And on top of that, you and Morgan, like they were saying, you threw Morgan in that man's face all last year, hugging it on that girl, getting tattoos, matching tattoos, over here in the music video, kissing this girl. You look like you were in a whole full-blown lesbian relationship. They kiss the lesbians, girl.
I think Mo's like, all right, well, the writing's on the wall. If she can do this, I can go have my fun.
None of my business. However, I'm just looking like, Kyle, I don't think that man wants you. And now she's like, he's doing his own thing, but now does it change for me? I'm like, it should change for you because he's over here kissing other girls. She was like, is he going to just go around, get bust a nut everywhere, and then we're going to come back and we're going to be good? For me, seeing that, I'm just like, it's a wrap. So Garcelle and Dorit are talking, and Sutton gets brought up. And Garcelle's basically saying, Dorit, why don't you go, soft on Sutton? And Dorit's just like, Garcelle, I feel you always defend Sutton, and you never see my side in any of it. And Garcelle's basically saying, okay, however, you can't really see the fault that you have done. You alluded to the fact that the woman had a drinking problem when you knew her father committed.
What's your beef with her? My beef with her? Yeah. You are joking. No. It feels like.
Right. So I'm just like, we can't. It's a touchy subject. And I think that's why she's so, sensitive when people allude to her having a drinking problem. Just because you over here want to have a good cocktail and, take a Uber, Karen, somewhere doesn't mean you're an alcoholic, right? We know alcoholics. We know alcoholics. But I feel like there's always going to be a point of contention between Dorit and Garcelle, because I feel like Dorit wants Garcelle to take her side, but Garcelle just sees through the bullshit. Garcelle called out the whole home invasion. Garcelle calls out Dorit time and time again. That has just been a, historic thing that they do. They call each other out. So
Feels like you have very rose-tinted glasses when it comes to any kind of Sutton's behavior is...
No.
it's time for this fashion show. Sutton has put together a very diverse fashion show. Jennifer Tilly's walking in it as well. Shout out to Sutton. I think looking at the fashion on the runway, it gave very much fast fashion. But I mean, it's for her, right? So, the ladies are over here sitting down. They got the front row, taking the pictures of Sutton fashion show. Garcelle's son is walking into the fashion show. He finally got his call cards. Shout out to him. So, it's time for the fashion show. We got Kathy Hilton.
You better grab your sister. Grab your sister right now. Sutton? Oh, no. Kyle, don't look at me. She's only my sister.
Miss Thing is standing on the runway, trying to come to her seat. She's like, oh, Kyle, should I go in the back and ask Sutton, should Dorit curate for her? So they're like, no, sit down, Kathy, sit down. So my whole thing with Kathy has been throwing subtle digs, right? And she don't mean nothing by it, so we think. But she goes back in the back, and talk about,
Well, Sutton, do you think Dorit should come and curate and speak for you?
Yeah? Did you need Dorit? She would happy to introduce and she can do all the narrating. Obviously, you're deranged.
and Sutton's like, no, that's fine. But in get her confessional, she's just like, I don't know if this woman's delusional. I said, ooh, not delusional. Or deranged. Crazy. For Kathy Hilton. Okay, whatever. But she was like, at some point, this is not back in the 1970s. I don't need nobody to curate shit. Right? So, as Kathy's walking back to her seat, they start the fashion show. The first model basically brushes past Kathy, and everybody's like, oh, Kathy, sit down, girl. Oh my God, sit the fuck down.
Here's Kathy Hilton pulling focus. Are we shocked? No. Get out of the way. Oh my God, Kathy. This is Kathy crashing the cat.
All this, right? So she finally sit down. Fashion show goes on. It was cute. Everybody's cheering for Garcelle's son. Sutton comes out, does her, speech at the end. Thank you for coming to my show. So at the end, I did notice that, Dorit did get an invite, but I did not see Dorit hug Sutton. I feel like she's still probably upset with her after saying that, the whole comment about, you need to pick on somebody who wallet fits in your tax bracket. You need to pick on somebody, when they said, oh, you think you're bigger than her? She said, I think my wallet is. And I saw in the after show, a lot of the girls was just like, okay, Sutton thinks she's, this and that. She talks about me having plastic surgery. Dorit said, she's like, okay, it's just so easy to have plastic surgery. I'm so beautiful because of my plastic surgery. Then why hasn't Sutton got any? But next episode, I saw the sneak peek. Erica's upset because she's like, everybody's over here defending Sutton, this and the third. But what happened? What about what happened with me last time when y'all over here came for me? And now we're supposed to have sympathy for her? We're supposed to feel bad for her? My whole thing is, no, you ain't got to feel bad for her. Give her exactly what she gave you. If she gave you the ra-ta-ta-ta-ta, give her the ra-ta-ta-ta-ta back. I am working through this in therapy. I am very much an eye for eye type of person. I'm trying to work through it. But you do me, I'm going to do you worse. I'm trying to work on it, right? But y'all, if like Dorit, you was over here in the car last episode talking about, oh, I'm about to get something together. She does not want me. I went in her. And she ended up gagging you. Embarrassingly. The fuck? But y'all, that was the episode. Nothing too much happened. They about to go to St. Lucia. Well, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Had a great weekend with my sister.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? The sour candy, all I really ask is